Okay, let's try again. We just need a few more levels to finish this off here. And we're at 30 once again. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to try another set of boots just to see what we get. Blast Protection 4. Blast Protection 4 is something that might be worth giving up Feather Falling for, because that means you could take Creepers much better. Feather Falling or Fire Protection or Blast Protection. We're going to go with Blast Protection. Now, of course, we could combine these two, but I think I want to hold on to the Feather Falling just in case. Now, we've got a little bit of what you call duplication of effort here. I'm not sure that Protection 3 plus Protection 3 equals something more than Protection 3. So we might combine and redo our iron chest plates here, hoping for a better enchant. And while I was talking about it, I actually did it accidentally, so I guess that's what we're going to do. And yes, that was just a minor interruption of my internet service that got me knocked offline there. But it did bring me back exactly where I was, and did not drop me out of the world or something. That is a minor concern here, that apparently this place is just like 1 block thick. And you see over there, it's just like 1 block thick, and I kind of want it to be like 2 or 3 blocks thick. Alrighty, let's hope the iron chest plate here comes up with something good. Blast Protection 4. That's pretty good. But of course that, well, see, now I don't feel so bad about sticking with the Feather Falling boots. Fire Protection, Blast Protection, Plain Old Protection, and Feather Falling. That's a good combination there. Of course, I wouldn't mind having Feather Falling 2 or 3, if that's even an option, or Feather Falling plus something else. So let's combine these two to make a new set of iron boots and try again once we put aside our ender pearls. And this chest was almost empty. It was only up to back here, I think, when we started. So we're doing pretty good. And I have to remember that I was also going to enchant this bow and this diamond sword. And I have enough inventory space, I could probably do 2 or 3 rounds of Enderman punching without having to go over there, but I'm afraid I'll forget. Keep placing torches. Well, I'm leaving. Bye. Okay, take care. Okay, good. The Endermen are still falling because I was afraid once lime logged off, they might stop. I was kind of concerned because the Enderman didn't start falling until lime come in the area. Oops. I'm gonna starve to death. I'm not paying attention. Now here we go. Fire Protection 3, Feather Falling 4. That's much better than just plain old Feather Falling. So that looks good, good. So now we just need to enchant our new sword and our new bow and see what we get. Alrighty, so now let's see. I think I decided to save the diamond sword for last, so let's enchant the bow and see what we get. Drum roll, please. Power 3. Power 3 is better than my existing Power 1. Of course, I still need to get some kind of arrow farm going. Otherwise, I'm not really using the bow that much anyway. I'll have to check what bow was donated to me earlier, because I think it was like a Power 2 flame, or maybe it was a punch. I'll have to check. I know that a Power 1 bow will take out most foes with 2 shots. You know, when they're packed in together like that, it just does no good to shoot an arrow at them. Alrighty, now it's time for the diamond sword. Dun dun dun. Looting 2. Okay, not very good, because Smite 1 at least lets me take out zombies and skeletons and zombie pigmen faster. Of course, it'd be a waste of diamonds just to combine these, just so I could re-enchant them. Complete, utter waste of diamonds. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 large chests full of ender diamonds, or ender pearls, ender diamonds. So I am doing my job and stocking the place up. Alrighty. Once more into the breach, my friends. Once more into the breach. And I almost let myself starve again. Okay. Last chance on the diamond sword, and we get Bane of Arthropods 4 and Fire Aspect 2. Well, not too fond of the Bane of Arthropods, but the Fire Aspect 2 does come in handy. I think that means I can smack chickens and get cooked chicken. Alrighty, well, I have now changed my mind about leaving behind my iron armor I'm not using. So we'll put that over here in our chest o' storageness. And we'll leave behind some extra iron, some extra wood. And let's see, probably need a Robbie storage, Halo Man storage. We'll probably need a sign. Does anybody have an extra sign I can borrow? Yes, there's an extra sign. I'm sure no one will mind me borrowing that. Now, don't forget what little design was on the other ones. So that's what we'll have there. Actually, it was equal. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what was the bows again? Power 3 versus power 1. You know what? Let's just let's re-enchant this bow, and then we'll call it good. Now I'm thinking, as long as if I go to the back over here, I won't need to keep opening and closing that that fence gate, which is giving me so much problems. Almost got it. There we go. Yeah, going to the back and just leaving the fence gate open apparently is the way to go. Alright, one last chance with this bow because I'm out of string. Ah, here we go. Power 4, Punch 2, Flame 1, Infinity 1. The best bow ever. So I don't need to worry about finding arrows as long as I've got an Infinity 1 bow. That makes this whole... makes the whole thing worthwhile. See, notice I can't pick up the arrow, but neither did I decrease the number of arrows I was carrying. Alrighty, now back to base to make sure that I've saved. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, we want to leave about half of these ender pearls here because we don't really use ender pearls all that often. Full. Partly full. In fact, I'm just going to take 2 stacks with me. Keep one down here in case I need to ender pearl around. And hopefully my wheat at the house is grown because I don't want to strip all this out right here before I leave. And then leave nothing for the next person. Now, in theory, I could just launch an ender pearl and get down here a lot faster. We still don't know if bunny hopping actually saves us any time. But ender pearls tend to drift a little one direction or the other when you throw them. So I'm afraid they'll take me right off the edge. And I like the whole perspective shift here. Because suddenly it feels like you're not climbing up a ladder. It feels like you're just walking along a railroad track. Enderman around in here somewhere, but apparently he has gone away. Good. Still haven't finished our tunnel over here to the portal, but I think if I go something like this, I land right in the portal. And back to home. Okay. Put aside these, all but one arrow. And I've got my good sword here, a good bow, a backup bow, power 3, punch 1. I could have made a new axe and built it. Well, we might do that because right now I'm running low on wood. Actually, I've got plenty, but let's see. Yeah, now I'm running low on wood. So we need to cut wood for a while. So, this is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night. Hello there, folks. Uncle Troy here. As I was editing this episode, I discovered a couple of things, one of which was that the episode was going to run a little short, and the other was that I didn't actually finish my thoughts in a couple of instances. The first was when I was combining used or even brand new items just so I could re-enchant them. For example, I had a brand new pair of boots, another almost new pair of boots. I combined them to make a identical pair of boots. The only difference being that there was no enchantment on it. And you might think, well, that was a waste of iron because I could have wore those boots, used them up a while, and just went and made a brand new set of boots if I wanted to try another enchant with the iron. I mean, y'all have watched my episodes, you know that I dig up iron all the time, practically addicted, I guess you could say. But I decided that if I really wasn't going to use the enchanted items, then they were of no use to me. They would just end up in a chest somewhere, or I would wear them and I would intentionally put myself in situations where the item could be damaged just so I could get rid of it quicker. So I figured having an item enchanted to a level that I didn't want to use was a waste anyway. So why not get a little use out of it by combining it with another item? And even if I'm only getting 50% of the original use out of it, at least I'm getting some use if I can get a good enchant out of it. The other thing I didn't take enough time to explain while I was playing was why I do not consider mob grinders like this Enderman thing here cheating. I know some people consider it cheating. They think you should only get levels by going out and facing these monsters in their natural habitat. And I really don't think of it as cheating because I have made several monster grinders. General monster grinders, skeleton and zombie spawner traps. I've made several, and I've come to the conclusion, I read this somewhere, but I agree with it now, that a grinder like this is an end-of-the-game achievement. It's not something you start playing and immediately create a grinder, and then everything just falls into place. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. Even a simple skeleton spawner trap, well, you've got to find the skeleton spawner. You've got to find iron. You've got to figure out the water currents. You've got to just do all sorts of stuff. It was a big deal for me the first time I did one. A general mob spawner where you've got a huge spawning area and lots of water to bring them to a central place where you can kill them. Well, that takes even more effort, more time. You need a steady supply of food. You need a good supply of tools. You need armor to protect yourself while you're building it. It's just not something you can do on the first night. And an Enderman farm like this, well, you've got to literally win the game before you can set up this farm. You have to go to the nether and get blaze rods. You have to track down Enderman after Enderman to get ender pearls, so you can combine them with the blaze rods to make eyes of ender. Then you have to find the stronghold. You have to go into the end. You have to defeat the dragon, and only then can you even start making an Enderman farm like this. So I do not consider any of those cheating because you have to put in a lot of work to get there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and the other videos I've made. Please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to be alerted to new videos. On any video, please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down button, depending on whether you liked it or not. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do read all my comments, even though I do not always have time to answer all of them in a, shall we say, timely manner. Okay, once again, this is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.